That is a very, very good question. Actually, we are collaborating already, both upstream. We are collaborating with capture partners. For example, I mentioned already the ArcelorMittal project. There we collaborated with Mitsubishi Heavy Industries. They are using an amine-based capture process to actually purify flue gas emissions and to provide us a ready-to-use CO2 rich stream. Also with Nippon Gases, we have a collaboration ongoing. Jose Ramon already mentioned that Nippon Gases is using oxy-fuel technology to actually allow for a much more pure CO2 stream that we can use to convert it to carbon monoxide. So that's more in the upstream, so before the D-CRBN unit. Now, we're also enabling collaborations downstream, because we are still producing an intermediate molecule like carbon monoxide. That's why we are looking at partners in the chemical industry, petrochemical industry, steelmaking industry, who can utilize this carbon monoxide to produce their own type of molecules. I can give a few examples here. For example, with a German company, we're aiming at the production of methanol or methanol, yeah, let's call it methanol based on CO2. So no more fossil methanol. And then you could also move towards olefins or ethylene, propylene within the petrochemical sector. And then in the steel sector, we are aiming at the establishment, and that's our moonshot actually within the steel sector. We are aiming at a fully circular blast furnace. So it's the existing type of blast furnace that have been optimized and scaled for the last century to decarbonize that without touching this specific technology that already is existing. So that's also an ongoing exercise that we are doing at this moment. So I don't see it really as competition. I see us more as a key enabler. So I'm always positioning D-CRBN quite central in this value chain, enabling these connections between both upstream partners as downstream users of carbon monoxide. And that's the role that we have been playing so far with D-CRBN as architect of these types of projects, and we will continue to do that.